Hello everyone, myself Sumit Kumar Srivastava, and today we are going to discuss about stress, strain and Hooke's law. So firstly start with stress. So whenever force is applied on elastic body, it will deform, and at the same time the equal and opposite force develop within the body, and that force which is developed within the body is known as restoring force, and that restoring force per unit area is known as stress, or you can say that applied force per unit area is known as stress, because applied force and restoring force are in equal magnitude but in opposite direction. Now there are two kind of stress we are going to discuss today. First one is tensile stress. Let's consider an object and linearly force is applied outward. That means pull is applied on this object. So as a result of this pull, or you can say that tensile force, the body will deform and change into, suppose, this shape. Okay, so in case of tensile force, stress developed is known as tensile stress. Okay, now second one is compressive stress. So whenever force is applied linearly toward the object, equal and opposite forces. Okay, this force is in compressive nature. You can say that this force is compressive force. So when compressive force is applied, in that case the stress developed is known as compressive stress. Okay, now coming to the strain part. Strain. So strain is defined as change in length upon original length. So let's take an example. Suppose this is a body and tensile force is applying over it. So as a result of tensile force, this deforms into this. Suppose its original length is L, and due to this tensile force, the length increase and change in length is represented by del L. Okay, and rest is L. So you can write change in length del L by L. This represents strain. In case of compressive force, suppose this is your object and compressive force is applying over it. The original length is L, and due to this compressive force, the length change into this due to compressive force. This is del L, change in length. So overall you can say that the change in length upon original length is known as strain. Now there are three types of strain. First one is linearly strain. So when tensile or compressive force is applied over the body, and that time strain developed is known as linearly strain. Second one is volumetric or bulk strain. So wherever force is applied uniformly and normal to the surface of all over the body, in that time the volume changed but shape didn't. In that case, strain developed is known as volumetric strain. You can write volumetric strain is equal to change in volume upon original volume. Okay, and the last one is shearing or rigidity strain. Let's take an example of rectangular box. Force is applied on this face only, and just opposite face is fixed. As a result of this force, this object will tilt by angle theta degree. In that case, strain developed is known as shearing or rigidity strain. Okay. Now coming to the last one. Hooke's law. So Hooke's law states that within a elastic limit, stress is directly proportional to strain. If you want to write it into equal to form, you can write stress is equal to constant into strain. So in case of linearly strain, this constant is called modulus of elasticity. In case of volumetric strain, this constant is called bulk modulus. And in case of shearing or rigid strain, this constant is called modulus of rigidity. So that's all for today. Thank you.